Okay, let me see if doc, stats, am I still dropping frames? Okay, I'm not dropping frames. 1 second, I got something in the oven. Oh my disclaimer. Okay, site font, 24. Something to read. Alright, there we go. Okay, so site profile. This is Felix. Font size 48. Okay. Okay. There it is. Site fonts. 24. Okay. Site fonts. 14. Okay. Okay. Let's get another fucking thing. Oh god. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay, that's good, I guess. I don't believe you're watching it. I got up around, oh my god, an hour ago. I took 5 Klonopin last night to get a good night's sleep. I slept 11 hours and I'm still groggy from all the Klonopin. I probably won't wake up. I'll probably take 3 doses of Adderall instead, 21 hours. After 11 hours of sleep and the insomnia I'm going through, because I feel underneath the fatigue, there's a wide awake feeling. You know, I don't know how to describe it, but it's coming out of my voice, but I feel just wiped clean. I can get myself off this damn screen. Okay. Oops. Okay. I got 3 things to do today. Personal hygiene, and personal hygiene, cleaning, and applying for jobs. It occurred to me today while I was putting stuff in the oven that I started seriously on Thursday, way too far into the time I've heard back from 3 people in 6 days. Now, granted, they aren't live people. They do it differently now. It always used to be a live person. If you passed the initial review, you heard from a live person. Now, with artificial intelligence, they can crunch those interviews well. I assume there's online questionnaires, and hear from a live person. The next step's a live person, but so they accept more people through because the AI can handle more in a reasonable period of time. But then they got to be interviewed by a live person after that. So, but they set more people into the AI thing, and so it's not the same feed as it would have been 2 years ago, but it's still very positive. So I'm optimistic. If I can get 6 jobs today, I'll be happy. One yesterday took me like a full hour to fill out. It was just nonsense, on and on and on and on. I miss you. And you. I'm wondering how much styling time gets in that hair. Get to curl around like that. I realize your hair texture is not my hair texture, but I can never do that. With the textured wings and stuff. That's how I choice. I'm getting my hair done this week, so preoccupied with it. I need to for the job hunt because men might not notice it. A lot of men might not notice it. You don't know how we are. They don't expect my hair to be dyed. Any woman would look at this and think he's impoverished because no one will let it get this bad. So it's important that I get it done this week. I called her and told her to text me back with times, and she's a little bit self-important. She's prickly as hell, is the truth of it, but I'll get in this week, probably Saturday. And hairdressers are insane. I don't know if Oriental hairdressers are insane, but the white ones are insane. And with her, it's like if you can take her on day one, you can take her 5 years in, which is really a neat thing. God. Anyway. I got, for my hair, I got powder ply, which is really interesting. I've had cream to powder ply before, but it adds volume and texture. It just takes a little bit. And one of my expenditures at Amazon, the other thing I got is silver lipstick to go with the silver eyeliner. The company I really bought from didn't have silver lipstick. It's kind of metallic and extreme, like 19-year-old would wear. 19-year-old college student either. Oh gosh. Guys, like, you just peer right through me. And it's intimidating to make eye contact. My brother wrote me out a check for $500, so I've had a few minimal extravagances, and it's going all too fast. The hair is one of them. Over Christmas, I bought a $50 game, and another $50 at something else. I forget what, maybe $100, and then the hair, and I bought the hair stuff, the lipstick, the eyeliner, and I really wanted this because I have two makeup looks that are just solid looks, as opposed to me playing around with pieces. And one of them is colorful, purple eyeshadow, things like that. You can probably see me in it. And I wear cotton candy pink blush with it. And the problem is it's too vivid. And if I put powder over it, it's too muted. And so I found some stuff where it's meant to be put on top of everything else. So I got that. And a pair of pajamas and a bottle of vitamin E. That was my splurge for the week. I need to slow down. The Adobe software for making websites, and Photoshop and Illustrator, which is a real important program to have if you're making websites and stuff, it went from $35 to $70 a month. So just things like that. I get that job. One sec, let me get the food. Now you're going to be disgusted by this, but all my dinner plates and soup bowls are in storage. And there's 4 boxes by the table. Because stupid me, I thought when the mold people came and tore the countertops off, I'd be getting new kitchen cabinets. Now that I have kitchen countertops, and then put it away again. This is a neat morning ritual. Spend 45 minutes of this every day, even if you don't watch it. I'm actually losing weight, even eating like this. I told you about all the produce I got. I have like half a bag of grapes for breakfast, and then 2 slightly oversized meals. Slightly. I've discovered that as long as it's in one of those filtered pitchers, because the tap water here around here tastes like horrible. I've had worse, but not much. 4 days on water and you're good on water. But then 3 weeks in, you think, yeah, I kind of like something sweet. And it all falls apart. Next thing you know, you're ordering a drum of powdered Gatorade that lasts a week and drives your blood sugar crazy, and eat more on top of it. But I weigh about 260 now, which is to say I fluctuate between like 253 and 268. And more 265. And I weighed 250 pounds when I was 34, so I'm putting some sort of effort at least. But I know you can't lose weight without exercise. It just bothers the hell out of me because I know if I were thin, I get better reactions from people. I'm not talking about stares from women. I just know that I get more positive social interactions, which will make the agoraphobia easier to deal with. So I would get more stares from women, which will make the agoraphobia easier to deal with. I used to when I was younger and went to the gym. Oh, God. I had horrible acne, and this was before the stuff that worked. I had horrible acne until I was like 21. Just mutant stuff. You can probably see this. And so when it cleared up, I didn't know what to make of it because, oh my God, I'm actually good looking. And everybody stares. I isn't that good looking enough. I got squealing tires in parking garages. People could caught a glimpse of me. And, but none of them smiled. You have to smile at them before they smile at you. It made me so tense I didn't smile at anybody. So since I wasn't able to capitalize upon it with women, I didn't particularly enjoy the attention. And I literally went from you'd really have to see something in them to, you know, going to the gym 4 or 5 times a week for an hour and 45 each. And, you know, this face. And it was over a period of 4 months. It's a clothes horse too. Even at 22, I was a clothes horse. It's not, I don't have the car, I don't have the condo, I may at least look good in clothes. It isn't. I'm just a clothes horse. And so I was always wearing nice clothes on top of it. If I have a point here, it's better to be smart than good looking. But I'm too shy to use it for what it's good for. Because I've heard what it really brings you. Yes, you get positive attention. Yes, people will do things for you for no reason at all. But what it really is, it's power. Which I assume means you can shut other people down, things like that. But I don't use it as that. Because I didn't grow up that way, good looking. So I don't even know how. But being smart, add something to every moment of your life almost, right? And the sense of fascination, the sense of self-amusement, it's not appreciated by other people as much, but it really is superior, believe me. I was significantly smarter before going crazy, and after going crazy, I was numbed out. I needed so much medicine to stay sane that it's probably still above average, but I was really zonked out. And I have to tell you, it's better to be just, and I was, Quasimodo than it is to be dumb. This does not apply to you the way you think it might. Because I'm so hot for you, you wouldn't believe it. Just to be clear about that. And I get physically aroused just saying that. What it means is, woohoo, I get to be the desired one, I get to be the toy. After I lose weight. But yeah, it must have crossed your mind. He sees how women look at him in public when he gets his self-confidence back. And it's thinner and looks like he has a little bit of money to him. My weekly mental hygiene sessions will more than take care of that, I presume. Either that or you'll keep me undergraduate boys. Probably some of each, 5 years in, 7 years in, if we make it. What I figure it is even if you never love me, the fact that I dote on you, am kind to you, am so tractable, and with tricks, but still in the end so tractable, that you effectively always get your way with odd but minimal hassle, then that would keep you interested. The only question is if you could put up with all my talking. I don't know how I turned into a talker. I wasn't a talker when I was younger. I think it was the therapy. Okay, I had some coffee and get started. I get a cup of coffee and then get started. But as far as the age difference goes and everything like that, maybe it will start to seem like a problem when I'm 57 and you're 65. I don't know. It's not now. You might be thinking, F you, I've got every bit as a pretty face as you, I'm just older. And fair statement. But it's not an issue. Yeah, no kidding. I like older women, and I was hiding it. Mistress Leah, I like older women, and if I were 40 still, I would want you at the age you are. I mean, just don't ever slip into. You see women do it. I've given up on dating. If you slip into an "I've given up on dating" look, that's an issue. But I think beyond that, it's not. Um, I really hope Ted comes through on the lawsuit. I think it'd be fun to go through the transformation and work in your office with you. If you can finagle me a job there, sitting up at the front desk, so that's our time apart. I know you. I am just certain. I could be wrong, but because that possibility exists, I'm still certain that you would not permit cohabitation without marriage. And I've never cohabitated with anyone longer than 3 weeks my entire life. And it's so important to me that I do. And it's so important to me that there not be a child there. So that leaves a woman in her 50s or a woman in her early 20s. It's just the truth, and it's so important to me you wouldn't believe it. But to get married and I don't know. I wouldn't want to wait a long time. I think at your age, because you date as well as being divorced, probably. I'm sure you date. Maybe not, but um, you've had that boyfriend on the side while you were married. I think everybody does. The other relationship, and it's so sad. There's people who marry their first long-term relationships and fall in love with somebody else and never really love their husband. It's horrible. And it's got to happen all the time. And so, what was I saying? You know how to size people up, and you know how to, this person's right for me, this person's not right for me. At your age, it would probably take you 6 months, I'm willing to bet, to decide whether you could marry somebody that would work out. It'd take you about 2 months to get a sense of the person, about 4 more to be certain that you're right. With heavy contact, right? And I don't have that at all, except with you. And the emotions will always be there for me. I don't know if I'll ever be there for you. And the obsessive short clicking, but that might be at your age some sort of irrational fear of winding up alone. So I don't know. But I'll be able to tell if you fall in love with me. I'll be able to tell. And I think the potential's there. I don't know how big it is, but I think it is a possibility, and not because of how I act now, but because of how I remember things. I think the potential's there. And maybe I was just a good-looking younger guy, I don't know. But I think the potential's there. And if it happens, I wouldn't want to put that off. And obviously, prenuptial agreement, all that. So, what do we have to lose? Except, it would be your third marriage. You wouldn't have any problem breaking it off. No, this isn't working. Oh, God. So, why not? If it was more that on your end, then I would enjoy being around a man who treats me this way. And I'm saying this because my parents got engaged after 8 weeks. And I think that was a good move, to actually be in love and be married at the same time. Not that I expect that. Or maybe it'll just happen the way it probably usually happens, where I start keeping more and more close at your place. And I haven't been home in 4 days now. That sort of thing. You probably wouldn't let that occur. You'd probably want to keep me hungry for you. Okay, enough about this. I feel you staring me down in that picture. You look nervous on your lips. Your smile looks nervous. I hope, I'll just say it, I hope Frank didn't treat you too poorly. I know that much money must seem like quite a trap. If it was that much, I don't know. The only thing I know is that, and literally the only thing besides what you heard about Blank's castle, was my stepmother, to make me feel bad, said that Frank's parents had set aside an $8 million trust for the raising of your first kid. That's all I know. So his career could have been a complete flop. I don't know. The thoughts that go through my head, and there's situationally there's some truth to them, whether the emotional truth was there or not. Like that, you married a multimillionaire on the rebound from me. Oh my God. The things that I was pretty sure were real, that short Oriental woman, girl across the street from my mom's, who was wearing Doug's Aussie shirt, That one sticks with me. That one I can't really explain that one because she honestly seemed to be engaged in conversation, and she had no idea that I was leaving. I don't think. Maybe I saw her coming back. Yeah. Of course I remember, and I don't tell other people, even through the window, obviously, because who else I talk to? It sounds so crazy, but the one missing those 2 times. Maybe there was a third. Things like that. And then one thing that I can prove, which is a studio sessions folder, I tell people sometimes that the other stuff, no. Yes. You're starting to have faith in me. I don't blame you. Until I got straight on the Adderall, or reasonably so. My life was just a constant mess in one way, shape, or form. It was just frantic activity that spun nowhere. I was laying on the sofa, but you're starting to have faith in me. That's neat. Okay, I get my coffee. And don't get me wrong, I know that if I had an immaculately clean condo, right down to the mildew in the shower, and woke up at 8:15 every morning and went for a walk from 8:30 to 9:15, and just had an organized life, that would be enough as well. I do know that, but it's easier to get a job and work 40 hours a week. I think I've complained about this before. I'm going to be brief. That with the right job that was tailored to my skills, I mean, something that included a programming job that included a background in psychology, for instance, if they exist, and they do. But only really big companies hire those people. I could get a job that pays $175,000 with the right hiring manager who's willing to take an informal background in psychology and voir dire me, what have you. But as it stands, I'd be a fool to turn down anything under over $75,000. Really bugs the hell out of me. And the reason I say that is I was walking to the refrigerator thinking about getting maid service, and I don't know how much that would be. Probably after the initial, I would, believe me, I would be embarrassed to have a maid here. I would clean first, but keeping reasonably clean standards, like cleaner than now, just making sure debris doesn't build up, like an empty vitamin E bottle on the floor, things like that. I figure 2 women for 4 hours once a week would be sufficient, and I don't know how much that would cost. Maybe not even that much, maybe just 1 woman. Depending on how much mess I left her. I don't need the. Well, if you clean the mildew out of the shower every week, you just spray it and wipe with a cloth. Um, so. But I gotta have this place cleaner because all the disorganization, the pizza box on the sofa over there, it hampers my ability to focus. It really does. But I'm not willing to do it because it's just my standards for clean are low. They always have been, and I don't like cleaning. So now that there's nobody around to even expect low standards from me, like washing sheets every other week, things like that. Um, it's just, it falls apart, and I do like it when it's clean. But I'll never do it myself because I just don't care enough. So I'll pay somebody to do that, and the only other thing I'd pay somebody to do, I think, as far as that sort of stuff goes, is nutritionist. Nutritionists who can always think of something new to make, so I don't have the same meals again and again, like a box of stovetop stuffing for dinner. Dear God, you can make this in 7 minutes, and it's good for you, and it's enough food, and that sort of thing, right? So that. But I don't want one of those psycho ones who wants to get me off artificial sweeteners. I don't like artificial sweeteners. I'm the real deal. I'm just looking to live an average, nutritionally fit lifestyle with replete with vegetables. God. I should get to it. It's interesting when I stream, I speak clearly, isn't it? I'm looking at myself otherwise. Okay, so I'm closing your picture. Is there another picture of you? I know there is. It's altered. That's altered. That's altered. Oh God, I was so proud of that. The animated GIF. That's, yeah, there we go. I altered this one a bit myself to bring out the pink of the jacket and to give you rare hair. This is Photoshop, this is not Gemini. Actually, coffee's time to get started, swear to God. And I will not drink it too slow. Let's see. Oh my God, you know I remember still. Oh my God, let's go to black. Um, I guess that's natural though. Not the wife, and oh, that's how it is. The scarf doesn't work. I don't know scarves. I assume pink, but it just frames your face too literally, right? Pink with what? I only wanted the shock of white on one side. You can spend 15 minutes with Gemini trying to fix something like that. I don't know what. It's a work in progress, right? That is what it is. Okay. What about the jacket, white or pink? That doesn't really work, does it? Um, No. You're crushing me off. I'm just making it ridiculous. Right? Make me a whore. Sometimes the magic works, doesn't? Sometimes it doesn't, right? I know what you're there. Sexualized individuals, eh? Okay, mute scarf and make smaller. That actually is not hard. That scarf doesn't work still. Um, Well, yes, I won't do it. Do they even have any lecture halls for education? And then that building used to be the computer science building too. Um, I guess there weren't any classrooms there then. The big auditoriums, right? Valuing user intent. What do you think my intent is? Generating the image. Safety considerations. Since when the fuck is a little bit of fucking calf a safety consideration? Oh yeah, the swearing. You'll break me up, and don't worry about it. I dabbed the person around as well. I never swore around my dad. Oh god. Which he would never do, of course. I saw the face show. No, in fact, there was. They get to tie your hair back again, too. I've had so much fun with this. When I was unmedicated. It would have been all I ever did. Um, I'm getting another damn scar. Button the jacket again. How do you spell that word? It was doing it yesterday. You saw that it was doing it yesterday. And it's just paranoid. There'll be somebody shooting heroin into his asshole in 2 years. No, it's doing it. Maybe. I'm sorry. Let me put that jacket again. It's still, you go back to the old bus line. Yeah. Like that. Yeah, I thought that. That's not right. Interpreting his intent. That's a big sense. You know what I want? How hard is it to figure out what I want? Confirming refusal on that. Put your response. That's it right there. That's crazy. Okay, how about this? How about I post this? Copy. Okay, sip of coffee. I gotta finish this, obviously. Refining jacket details. So this is, I mean, how to get around the rules, right? If it actually works. It didn't. But the jacket is more off the shoulder. Okay. Oh, incidentally, um, in case you're wondering. Oh, that's not there anymore. Good thing I got rid of this. Probably requested that they take it down. What about you? Index HTML. What's this page? Put one JPG. Yeah. Fill. Tell them to take it down. And they took it down. Yeah. Okay, with the way it's showing went up, right? That's SVG. Huh. There's no phone. There's no phone. Oh, I know. Anyway, there we go. God, this is all. I can't see those links. Current courses, contact. Let's see if you saw this up there. I'll give it people. There you are. Your home phone number. Is that what it used to be? I don't think that's what it used to be. I think you got that changed. You changed your number because of the last one. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Which is now and not indexed with search engines. I'm sorry about that. Oh God. Really, we can tell. It's a really thing, but I'm sorry. Okay. It won't put you. It's been such a bird tonight. Your tits here, that one picture, but. Why? I mean, it's not that revealing. It's crazy. Let's see what place to put you. Yeah, fucking. Sorry. If it won't do this right. I'll switch the images down here. That's all the. So apparently you're too attractive for Gemini to post you without feeling it's overly sexualizing you. Congratulations. The them is just saying, maybe. Never ready to know, pal. I see that movie. And notice I did not tell it to alter your face. You just look good in that makeup. Let's sit down with this. It'll work. Yeah. I work on this right way. Okay. Alright, let's see if it does it. I'm pro. active in thinking. Okay. So anyway, you can see I have an interesting memory regarding you probably don't remember that. Maybe the oh, it's horizontal. And that's pretty good though. It's that's I just really don't. What do you think? You do it one more bit of that. That one. I can clip that with Premiere. I get to work. Premiere. I forget how to do this exactly. Untitled. File import. That was. This way up was a short, right? Back control. Crop walk. And crop walk on that. Let's go take crop, right? That's not enough. That's the best I can. Okay, so I'm just gonna crop off. I think that'll make it shorter. And crop off a little bit more. That's what. Now having crops. How do I do this? He has to export it. There's gotta be a better way, but export media. Yeah, that's a short. Okay, file, close project. Don't save. Untitled. File, import. Video. Where is it? G for Gemini. I got the whole damn thing. Oh, god damn it. Sequence. Clip. Make some clips for settings. Yes. This isn't videos. Yeah, it has a block. So that's good quality. So it's pretty realistic. File, export, wait, here, export, FX, crop again, crop right. Okay. Passive one. Position, scale, rotation, scale, slider bar. This is a. Okay, what do we do? File, export media instead of this custom YouTube short generated output is blank. That's so sorry. I do the short and see what happens. I just don't know. Export. Yes, yeah, it has a black. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Such an asshole. Okay, that's freaking is. 1073. Nicholas. We got some. Oh, you know what I should do? Stupid me. Okay. Okay. I've been having problems with OneDrive erasing documents. So double check. Thanks for putting that up there. I assume it's because of me. I appreciate that. I'm sorry again. Yes, your personal address is not there anymore. Which I would say is fuck off, except you put your new phone up. These are the lights that don't work, yeah. Okay. Alright, now I gotta get waste the whole day this way. It might be 20 hours long, but I think cause this. Yeah, bring up something. View 6. Okay. With the chat panel. Oh, I can't apply for jobs because people can see them and have a chance to disrupt them. I cut this off. Nobody's watching. 1.1% frames dropped. Fucking, I'm sorry. It's bleeping yellow. I I could do is I thought I could set the frames per second to lower rate. Show profile editor, show startup folder, show profile settings. Just 60 frames a second is just unnecessary. Output, audio bitrate. Audio bitrate, let's kick this up. Want me to do that? Video bitrate is 10,000 kbps. Output by sample. The video bitrate can be set to anything. Encoder preset, good quality. Yeah, I wouldn't, I should have thought. Video output, audio encoder, audio bitrate. Okay, apply, stop streaming.